according to the news over in Japan, there was this guy who had paid $14,000, and this is the words they use. They don Khalid a custom dog suit. So this guy is paid $14,000, and he went in the bodysuit. The video had actually went viral. It's on the internet right now. He's in this dog suit. It actually looks like Lassie, right? Like the old sitcom Lassie.
I remember that.
It got the long dog face, the hair, the real hair. He's in it with the paws, the claws. He's in this dog suit. He's rolling around. He's playing fetch. He's
This is his daily life. This is his daily routine.
He identifies as a dog, and he's actually doing it over in Japan. Talk to me, man. What do you think about? First of all, let's talk about the price.
For $14,000 for that, yeah. Oh.
14,000.
Man. 14,000 to be a dog.
Yes.
I see. I ain't trying to get too deep off into it because
No, just give a a regular opinion. Like, is it crazy? Is it not crazy? Like,
I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's some weird shit.
It's kind of weird.
It's more like a fetish, honestly.
Almost, it makes you feel almost like a role playing fetish.
Yeah,
right.
It's more to me. It sounds like a fetish.
But here's the thing: when some people say, okay, even with a role playing fetish, when some people do that, they just they stop, then they go about their life, go to work, eat, etc. No, he's like living in his like a dog.
He think he living in his truth.
According to him, he's living because they didn't drop his name.
How can you identify as something that you're not, though? That's what makes it weird. That's why I say it's more like a fetish.
Yeah, role play fetish.
Because you wasn't born a dog.
What do you think he does for work? Like, to even afford that, what do you think he does during the day?
If he wants to identify as a dog, he has to do dog things. So he has to beg.
He has to beg.
He has to beg.
Oh, beg?
Yes.
So you don't think he has a job?
No, not if he's running around and he's just, I'm living my life like a dog now. You have to do dog things.
So for $14,000, let's see. If I had to assume his job, right? Because I didn't see a photo of his face. If I had to assume his job, I'm going to say, because he could have saved the money.
Right.
It's over in Japan.
Right. 10 times cheaper over there compared to our U.S. dollar.
So let's say he might have worked at some tech company.
Yeah, because if we get in the gist of it, not
on the low totem pole side though.
Everybody's not rich in Japan. You know, they got different classes.
No, facts.
Like super real different classes.
Shout out to the person who made the suit though.
Our middle class over here compared to their middle class is not hitting on nothing. So, like they middle class is poor over there.
Because my thing is, right, people so some people might be like, well, what's the big deal? What makes this different? Right. Well, because you see people dressed up in costumes as a dog, a cat, right? You got cosplay, you got Halloween, mascots, right?
But it's a difference though. He's identifying as what can you be besides that?
Like when he was walking he was like the same size of a nice, healthy, big dog. Like he wasn't. He didn't look like he was outstretching the fit.
If you're identifying as that, we gotta treat you like that. Get out! Bam! Get out! Don't reach up on the cabinet no more. Get out!
Like
go to your cage.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's like because I wonder who the guy is. I wonder like what's his, like what. I would like to know what's his background story. What's his background story? Why he did it? You know what I mean? So I can get like a understanding. Do you think we're going to see more people do that? Not cosplay and stuff like that, but like more of what he's doing.
Identify as something else.
Not even I don't want to use identifying. It is, but more people that's gonna be like, yo, I'm finna drop this money and I'm finna walk around as
right. Something else.
You know what? I feel like being a thick zebra. Like, would you still consider me your brother if I went and paid $20,000 for this zebra skin, this fur, put it on, but I also made them make like the booty part on the zebra like thicker, so I was like a thick zebra? Would I still be your brother?
Keep it a buck with you? Nah. What are we talking about? What are we doing here?
First of all, you tripping.
You got a whole wife and kids. What they gonna do?
You tripping, and you want to be a thick zebra?
Yeah,
bro.
He want that. He want.
I would go Vibra.
He want to be slugging.
I want to be slugging. I want to be a zebra that's slugging.
Animal.
You know what I'm saying? That is crazy to think about. But look, while this was going, so I'm gonna tell you how the people felt in Japan, right? For as far as the most part, maybe not all of them, but it went viral. The video of that went viral. It went so viral that it made it over here to America, and I'm pretty sure it made it across the world, right? Another video went viral that coincided with this. A lot of people are upset. It's a whole different situation, not person, a situation, but it's still about animals, right? So Japan's neighbor, which is China, right? Over in China, there's a zoo. A lot of people are like kind of like upset, right? So a video went viral at the zoo. People seen a bear, right? But the bear was standing up tall.
I just seen that one. I just seen that earlier.
They said it was waving.
Yeah, but it was waving. They was talking about that's a real animal. I'm like, what? No, it's not. I looked at his feet. I'm like,
you don't think it's a real animal?
That's not real, bro.
So the animal stand up on his hind legs.
That's somebody in a costume.
They would say, look at the legs. They were saying, look at the feet. They was like, look at the back of him where his butt area was at. It's like all wrinkled. Yeah. They said it was waving. A lot of people over in China, now here. So you think it was actually a human in an outfit?
You go look at the video, right? When I seen the video, I seen it on Instagram. Just scrolling Instagram.
Yeah.
Doing my Instagram due diligence.
You
feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But I seen it, right? Is it more than one?
It's of the same bear, but of course there's other videos.
Is it more than one bear?
I don't know.
Because I think I seen two different.
I do know
Correct
this
me
bear.
If I'm wrong, I could be wrong, y'all. But I seen that one and I looked right at his feet, right?
Okay.
And I looked at his feet. Right? I'm like, man, they buggers. They gonna put them big ass fluffy bear joints on his feet so he can stand up and wave. And the bear head was straight up like.
Yeah.
This ain't no real bear.
You don't think it was a real bear?
Bro, that's not if anything, it's a real bear skin.
So look, right? That's crazy because a lot of people around the world, but definitely over in China, a lot of people was upset and saying that, look, that's not a real bear. But here's the crazy part, right? Here's the crazy part. This bear is almost borderline extinct. The bear is actually called a sun bear. Right. And the bear, it does stand up. It is actually one of the smallest bears out of all of the breed of bears. The polar bear, grizzly bear is actually one of the smallest. And it does do like some of those kind of things. Right. It does stand up on its hind legs. So
yeah, but most bears do that.
And the bear comes from Malaysia. This is where it stems from, right? So it is kind of crazy for the bear to do that. I think it's actually a real bear.
I don't.
You know?
I don't. So, if you look out, I'm just speaking from my perspective, right? Because when I looked at it, he was straight up. Like he didn't have no curvage to his spine. You know what I'm talking about? You know how most bears stand up. I mean, man, this bear on dope, and he bony. Like
this bear dope sick.
This bear dope sick. Like they over there feeding him heroin instead of food and fish and stuff. Like what they on with the bear if that was a real bear?
Yeah, but that's crazy because a lot of people would agree that it's a human because over there in China, they have been known to do other stuff like that. Like another situation, they had like a wolf and they found out that it was actually a dog. The zoo, people at the zoo had painted the dog to look like a wolf.
Right.
There's another situation where they took a donkey, dressed it up as a zebra. Right. So it's not. It might not be far fetched. Now the sun bear is actually a real bear. Right. Now is that a human in that costume in the videos that went viral that we seen?
Be. To me, it is.
There could be a chance. You know what I'm saying?
I read the comments, right? I read the comments on it earlier.
Yeah.
You know, most of the comments was in Chinese, but I had seen somebody comment like, "Why is that bear begging for food?"